there is nothing like having a good tight end because, you know why? Because he's close to you. So it doesn't take great skill to throw the ball 5 or 6 yards from where you're at to a tight end who can catch it nowadays. And not only just catch the ball, get you about 10 or 15 extra yards running with it.
Cardinals, Bulldogs on EA Sports as we welcome you to the host city of the 2012 Summer Olympics, London, England.
Before kickoff, one last thought. Both teams coming in off a W. Both teams confident. They think they have all the answers. And when a team thinks it has all the answers, Look out usually means an exciting game is about ready to unfold.
And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line.
Look at those linebackers shifting around, trying to confuse the quarterback.
The London Bulldogs will go with the pistol on this play. Screen makes the reception.
You can't play zone coverage against this quarterback. He knows it's zone, and he's going to find the open throwing lane, and he gets it done.
To the pass play, gain 7, 2nd and 3 on the way. The Bulldogs are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end. The London Bulldogs get a first down.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. First down at the 34. He'll throw it over the middle. Ball is out. The defense has the football. Britt's going to make the tackle.
Fumbles are becoming more prevalent in the NFL because the defenders are getting so good at stripping that football away now.
Line of scrimmage, the 43-yard line. First down at the 43. The give. Eric Berry comes up to make the play. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
Second and short. Strong eye handoff here. The Cardinals now on third down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in third down situations. Offense going to stop the game here with a timeout. Now looking at third down.
Watson's going back to the huddle, and he's telling everybody, look up at the Jumbotron, and let's watch a replay of me making that spectacular catch.
And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. First and goal from the 8. And it's knocked down. And now we'll look at the Cardinals lineup. Their passing attack this season has been downright dreadful.
The wide receiver shifting around in motion.
Second and goal from the 8. And here's the toss.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Loss of 3 on the play.
We're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
3rd and 11. Should be an easy one here.
Kick is good for 3. They put up 3 here in the first to take the lead.
It's always good to get those points on the board and get the lead and get the other team chasing you.
The Cardinals getting ready to kick it away.
To the 20, mark him down at the 19.
The Bulldogs offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
First down at the 19. And now he'll take off. Going for the deep ball. He caught it.
He's brought down at the 46.
Well, when a quarterback breaks out of the pocket under pressure like we just saw there, and he gets outside, defenses break down, the zones fall apart, guys get wide open, and nice throw down the field for the completion.
Let's go. 38.
First and 10. Got hit on the release.
And now we'll take a look at the Bulldogs offense. A week ago, they leaned on the running game as they rushed for over 200 yards.
Second down after the incompletion.
Let's go.
is a flag out.
Players from both sides making an appeal, but the officials saw it on the defense.
Here they come to the 41-yard line.
The Cardinals defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
Takes it from the gun.
Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free. And here's the Cardinals defensive lineup. One of the absolute best in the league, going against opposing quarterbacks, ranking third in terms of yards allowed via the pass. Third and 5 following the incompletion. The Bulldogs will set up. The 36 is the first down line.
Flag is out.
He robs him of the interception. He turns around and defends the pass. They've come out of the blocks fairly sluggishly, and this defense has taken full advantage, Phil.
Yeah, the offense having a tough time. They did not have a good series that time, and the defense, you were right, took advantage of a sluggish offense and got off the field.
That beautifully executed punt now really will help out this defense, forcing the opposition to start the next drive inside the 10. What a difficult spot to be in from here. Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers.
Let's go.
Handoff made. Brought down by Brockers. And now, here's the Bulldogs defensive lineup. The strength of this defensive unit, its ability to defend against the pass, right now in the top 5 in the league. In a real tough spot here on second down. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Second down and 10. Handoff. Ball is out. They recover their own fumble. What a lucky break this time. They fumble, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL teams, the offense, every single day they work with anybody that's going to handle the football. How to hold it, he didn't do a good job that time. That's why he fumbled.
The corner step back. Third down and 11. Tosses the football. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
The Cardinals decide to go for a run here on third and long. And look, not second-guessing that play call. Not many in the playbook. In the passing game, they're going to pick up a first down. They go with the run. The defense is not fooled, and now they're going to have to punt.
McAfee will be called on now to punt the football. We'll see what he can do here. And that's a gain of 10. The Bulldogs didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but man, that was pretty easy.
Wants to go deep.
The London Bulldogs are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. He'll take the snap from the gun. Heaving it down the field.
Well, this is an easy call right now for the offensive coordinator. He knows the situation of the football game, so you give the quarterback a nice, safe play to run right here.
This is third down. The Cardinals with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. They'll go shotgun here. Unable to complete that one, and that's a very quick 3 and out. Hecker is back now. He'll be punting. That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. The Cardinals weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3 and out business.
That's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
Toss to the outside for about 4.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain.
On the way, 3rd down.
Oh, look at that. The defensive line shifted over to the left. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Out of the shotgun. The Anthony Thomas able to take the pass. The Cardinals will go for it here on 4th down and a short yardage situation. Gets the handle here. And at the 25, he'll be brought down. The Cardinals go for it on 4th and short and convert. How about that call?
Yeah, I like the decision. 4th and short. I like the odds. The offense is going to get the job done. They call a nice play, and they convert, pick up that 4th down attempt.
1st down here after the run. The corners retreating. Leading on that running attack again here on 1st down. He is tackled at the 40-yard line.
You got to be able to fight adversity in the NFL or in any sports, but the fumble, not even thought about by this running back anymore. He is just out there getting it done.
Get ready.
First down at the 40. They call his name again. That picks up 7. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
After running it, it's second down.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38. Three.
The wide receiver in motion. Thomas going to get it from the eye. Has the first down and a whole lot more.
Thomas is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38. Go, let's go. Red 38.
Now 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Searching for space to the right. And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Second down here after that run play.
Get running. Fire 88. Fire 88.
Will go ground. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Jim, they got momentum on their side right now. They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They pick up another first down, and they got a good drive going here.
They come to the line at the 31-yard line.
The Bulldogs lined up in the nickel. First down at the 31. He'll get it again. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. What a drive this has been.
Let's go.
1st and 10. They'll run with it again. How about that run? Touchdown.
Sometimes when you fight for those extra yards, it might lead to a fumble as it did early in the game for this runner. But he got over it. He came back in there. He's still playing hard, and he gets a touchdown this time.
The Arizona Cardinals for the extra point. He made it. The Cardinals setting up for the kickoff. Fields the football at the 3. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The Bulldogs offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already. So it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
The London Bulldogs will come out in the pistol. The Bulldogs will take the snap from the 25. Campbell's all over that offense and brings him down.
The Bulldogs running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of 4 on the play. The Cardinals with a nickel look here on defense. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Second down and a long way to go. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
And they get to him at the 45.
The London Bulldogs are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. This play set up by the long gainer.
Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
That's his 3rd catch of the day.
Well, there's under 2 minutes to go. Good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He steps out of bounds to stop the clock.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage, the 21-yard line.
First down following the long play.
Get ready. 188.
The Bulldogs in the pistol formation. Calais Campbell gets the sack.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
Loss of 5 on the play. The London Bulldogs come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. But they can't connect.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
The pass play fails to work, and now it's 3rd down.
Get ready.
Got drilled as he throws it.
The Bulldogs really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
With that one.
Well, next week they might be trying kickers out when they go home because they did not expect to miss that field goal. It comes up way short.
Quarters formation here for the defense. The Cardinals take it from the 33. Thomas got it on the screen. Has the first down. Now looking for more. Thomas is tackled right at the 35. The Cardinals have to take their final timeout. That's it.
Still, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it, picked up some good yards.
They come to the line, and it's first down. The Cardinals come to the line with an empty backfield. The Cardinals will take the snap from the 35. Launches it down the field. And intercepted.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. Not much has gone right for this team, Phil, but the interception might just be the spark that the offense can feed off of before halftime.
Yeah, if you want a spark on the offensive side, you got to get the offensive line to play better. When they play better, it helps all the skilled people. That's what needs to happen right now. Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
Ready for intermission. First, one more play. First down at the 20. Fakes the throw. Chandler Jones gets to the quarterback. The Bulldogs decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one. Second down now. The London Bulldogs, pistol set here. They're setting up screen. A good first half of action here, and soon we'll be sending you to Orlando and to our host, Larry Ridley. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff. With this kick, the second half is underway. Thomas has got it. And the tackle is made right around the 32-yard line. The Cardinals take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
The Cardinals call timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining.
Let's go. 38.
And now here's the first snap of the second half. Slashes to the left side. And he's tackled at the 34-yard line.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
Second down and 7. Flip to the outside. They'll mark him at the 34. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
3rd and 8 coming up. The Cardinals have it at the 34. Throws the pass. And that incompletion is going to bring us to a very quick 4th down. Pat McAfee now ready to punt. And good coverage here as they'll cover this one up as their defense heads onto the field. The Bulldogs talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
The Bulldogs come out in the pistol. 1st down at the 36. Kelsey's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Jim, when you're down multiple scores in the second half, you're looking for the little things to get momentum on your side. So just get a 1st down. Don't look for the big plays. That was a good job by the offense that time.
The London Bulldogs lined up. Everybody split out wide. The Bulldogs come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Travis Kelce comes down with it.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the 1st down, though.
Second down after that pass play. From the shotgun. Knocked down as he fires it. Third down now.
The London Bulldogs will set up. The 36 is the 1st down line.
Catch made. Gains 14.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
From just inside the 30.
They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down.
The Bulldogs lined up, bunch formation. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun.
He's drilled as he throws. After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down.
Get ready. Ready, 38.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun.
Intercepted.
How about a
shutout midway through the third quarter, Phil, and another takeaway off the interception.
I can't say this has caught me off guard because, look, this defense is outstanding, and we know this offense, well, they're just not very good. So they're having no success, and it's been an awesome job so far by the defense.
First down at the 19. No room to complete that one.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
Corners are backing off here. Second and 10. Thomas is going to secure the handoff. That's a gain of 8.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Third and 2 here after the run. Here's the handoff and no running. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Games in the NFL can hinge on third and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the third and short run, and now it's fourth down.
McAfee will be called on now to punt the football. Let's see what he can do here. And Tyvon Branch has the tackle. And a run back of about 4. The Bulldogs offense can reignite things now after last time moving the football only to throw a drive-ending interception.
And this is what this defense lives on. They thrive on it. They let you move the football a little bit, but they wait for that mistake. Is that mistake going to be an offensive penalty, a drop pass? At that time, it was an interception, so that's what this defense does, and they do it well.
The London Bulldogs at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. The Cardinals defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 32. And that's a gain of 9.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play.
Let's go. Brad 38. Brad 38.
Keeps it on the play fake. On the money. Picks up about 2.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Out of the gun. Intercepted. We're getting close to the final quarter, and this offense now has a chance to build on its lead.
Yeah, if they go out there and score now on the offensive side, what are they doing to the other team? They're putting them in some known situations. So the defense will now know that the opponent is going to have to go out there and throw because they're behind in the game late.
almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
Get ready.
First down at the 39. Handoff. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
Let's go. Break 38. Break 38.
The quarterback motions the wide receiver.
The defensive line now spreading out. I think they want to try to pressure the quarterback.
The Cardinals snap it at the 41 to the ground. And he gains maybe 3. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
He didn't get many yards that time on that run, but he's had a terrific day. When there's an opportunity to get some yards, he's been there to take advantage of it.
The line of scrimmage is the 38-yard line.
Get ready. 188. 188.
The Cardinals take it from the 38. Down the field. And it's batted down.
What a good job by the defensive back that time. That ball was thrown beautifully down the field. High arcing throw, but the defensive back in great position knocks it down.
The football is at the 38. Third and 7. Thomas taking it on the screen.
Good play that time by the defender. He read the quarterback, got in position, and knocked that pass away on third down.
Pat McAfee now ready to punt. They have just flipped field position thanks to that punt, and now the offense is really backed into a corner. A miserable place to start this next drive.
Get ready.
And it's swatted away. Second down and 10. He's got the catch. Tackled down right around the 48. Third catch today so far.
Jim Nantz, that was the old fly route. When we were kids, that's what they called it. See if you can fly by the defensive back. He did that time. Nice throw and catch.
Welcome back to this defensive showdown.
When you see linebackers shifting around like this, what they're trying to do, confuse the quarterback.
He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
Coming to the line at the 40-yard line.
Out of the shotgun formation. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
When you can't hit the quarterback and put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion. Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
From the gun. Almost intercepted.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. If you make a quick break on the football, hey, you get in a position like this, and you can knock it down.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Let's go.
Drop back, shotgun formation. Touchdown and drawing close. And that was a very much needed touchdown with still the better part of the fourth quarter left to play.
Yeah, it's early here in the fourth, but what you've done now, hey, let's put some pressure on your own defense. Go out there and get us a stop and get our offense the football and see if they can go out there and take the lead.
Inside of the uprights. The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff. Thomas going to start his return. Thomas is tackled down at the 39. And a run back of about 16. The Cardinals offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
The Cardinals now march to the line. Tightly contested game here in the fourth. The score's 10-7. The Cardinals have it at the 39. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. Second down. They'll go ground, trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. It'll be third down. The Cardinals have to get to the 49 for a first.
Now the D-line going into that spread look. They want to get to that quarterback.
Thomas has got it on a pass that had some heat.
The Cardinals offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the second half. Keep getting those first downs and eat that clock up.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
Let's go.
First down and 10. Thomas is taking the handoff. And that's Barry in on the stop.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The line of scrimmage, the 25-yard line.
Second down and 5. Thomas going to take the handoff now. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
The Cardinals offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens is you run, loses yards. That's just a bad job of the offensive line.
They come to the line at the 28.
We're late in the fourth, and the offense is just trying to sit on the lead. 3rd and 8. We'll run it with him again. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. The defense needs a big stop here in order to give the offense a chance as we're running low on time in this one. The Cardinals now move the chains.
Well, you got a small lead in the second half and you go for it on 4th down. That is a risky proposition, but the head coach took a big sigh of relief over there on the sideline because they picked it up. Good job by the offense. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
1st and 10. Back to the ground now on 1st down. There's a flag out. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. They'll stay on the ground on 1st down. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment.
Coming to the line at the 24.
Let's go.
The Cardinals have it at the 24. Now cutting to the right side, looking for some open space.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this 1st down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
The Cardinals won in a runaway last week, Phil, and now they're going to try to win one that's going to come down to the wire.
I think all the teams in the league know when you're sharp, you're going to win the games, and that's the easy way to win. But can you find a way to win when your football team is not as sharp? We're going to find out.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Safeties now in the NFL have to cover like a corner, and they got to tackle like a linebacker. And that time the safety came up, And he tackled like a linebacker and stopped that outside run.
And converts on the 3.
That was a good hold, good kick, 3 points. Good job by the offense.
The Cardinals getting ready for the kickoff. They're setting up the return. Gets out past the 30, brought down near the 35. The Bulldogs offense still has a chance here, Phil. Late in the game, can they make something happen?
Well, it's going to be interesting to see, Jim. I think let's look at it from the defensive side. Know the situation. If they get the ball, they catch a pass, make sure you come up and make the tackle. Don't let them catch and run and get a big play against you.
First down, pressure on every snap now.
Let's go.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
On the money. That's 5 receptions on the day. Taking another look at the stats here, we have a wide receiver who has put together a complete game, Phil.
It has been a tremendous game, Jim, no doubt about it. Now we understand why guys want to be wide receivers in the NFL instead of running backs. So many more ways to get the football and much easier to make plays happen once you get it.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way.
Get ready.
First down at the 50. Set up screen, and it's knocked down. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Second and 10. Screen makes the catch. Tackle down at the 42-yard line. Third down coming up. Needing a first at this point.
You know, you go to the hurry-up offense so you can get a high number of plays in, but also you don't want to use the timeout.
Kelsey's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. Well, the defense was trying to come up with the big stop there, but the offense is able to keep the chains moving.
Well, there's just no panic in the offense when you see what they've done so far here today, Jim. They kept their heads about them, and they just calmly executed that third down play.
First down, pressure on every snap now. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Snap it out of the gun. Britt's going to pull in the bullet pass.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
First down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Big play coming. Defense looking for a stop. And he'll hand it off to the fullback. Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. The Cardinals call a timeout and are left now with only one. The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. Runs it across for the score. Touchdown.
was a nice job by the quarterback. He read the defense. He realized there was a little weakness on one spot. He goes there and gets the touchdown on the quarterback sneak.
The point after is good. The Bulldogs getting ready to kick it off. Thomas got it on the return. Going to be a penalty here. And the illegal block in the back is going to move this team back.
Yeah, you know, Jim, the rule of thumb here is if you can read the name on the back of the jersey, don't block it.
The Cardinals, last snap. Let's see what they can do here. The Cardinals come out with a split backfield.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
First down at the 16.
Long ball to Calvin Johnson, and it's going to fall incomplete. Their comeback effort comes up short.
Well, we saw it just moments ago, a touchdown at the end to win the game.
When you score late in the game and get a touchdown like that, boy, that just makes it double exciting. A lot of joy over there. Enjoy the big victory.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nance saying so long.